My baby don't mess around because she knows that. My baby don't mess around because she know. Yeah, you do it, JW.
What a sunny day, you'll find me on a big rock basking. Normally I need the shade, but that's all I've been having. I need the world way more than anyone needs me in it. If not for you, I'd run away and not admit it. I disappeared into an empty dark casino. I gambled everything, lost it incognito. And no one knows I'm broken, breaking promises still. And that's until my comic books are writing bill. Trash out, feel amazing. I disappeared into an empty dark casino. I wonder what song is Lacy Sudestino. And no one knows I'm broken, breaking promises still. And that's until my comic books start writing bill. Let's go.
I'm a machine built to seek out my own pleasure. Welcome everybody to this edition of the Grim Grizz live stream shows. I'm Grim Grizz. This is where the hive mind chat goes. I've spent quite some time building an audience that's used to me showing up. I don't know, 15 hours from now, and I haven't been on in a while because I'm wrestling with the succubus and takes a lot out. I wasn't even able to do a virtually not alone monster party for Halloween. I had to go and rescue. Let me see this. No, this is it, and then we make it bigger. I had to go rescue this fellow here. And I'm not sure what his name is yet. That is the comment question for this stream. I think it starts with an R, but I don't know if it's Ralph or Rudy, or it's like Lobstamonkee. Oh, that sounds like Lobstamonkee Rudy. I don't know. So please help me name this Lobstamonkee, who I have rescued from a coven of witches at a Halloween potluck. He's our new friend here at the show. There goes the hat. And then we're doing savings throws. Here, it's you get to pick between survival, social, wisdom, or heart on which to base the savings throw, and if it's over 10, you take half damage from the mind control that follows the rest of the show. And that today is going to be the Mythos Agency explanation, which is fascinating. You'll love it. Hey, Top Feet, so choose between survival, social, wisdom, or heart for your savings throw against the mind control. Choose! Those of you who chose survival, a 5. Social, a 1. this is going to get to you. Wisdom, folks, we have a 14. You're going to be all right. And heart, folks, 8 chambers. If you've gotten a bonus to your savings throw from commenting, you might have made it. Every comment is a +3 bonus to the savings throw of your choice, which we call an indigo bonus over here. So there, we've done the savings throws. Here's some more song, and then we'll get on to the Mythos Agency. Remember, everybody, there is no agency. We want what's best for you.
Said my heart's my biggest treasure. I disappeared into an empty dark casino. I gambled everything and lost it incognito. And no one knows I'm broken, breaking promises still. And that's what's in my comic books, I'm writing a bill. I wanna see my friends time and time again. I wanna hold their hands time and time again.
I wanna hear my friends time and time again. I wanna share my life with them time and time again.
I wanna hold my friends time and time again. I wanna laugh and cry with them time and time again. I wanna dance with my friends time and time again. I wanna stay up all night with them time and time again.
I totally had to fix that the blanket on the chair there. It wasn't appropriate. Joseph, yes, it's been a long time no see. I totally apologize for that already. You can rewind.
I wanna feel my friends time and time again.
In case you missed it. In case you missed it there, Joseph, in case you missed it, we have a new guy. I rescued him from a coven of witches at a Halloween potluck. I don't know what his name is for sure, but I know it starts with an R. That is the comment question for this stream, and now, officially, a comment on a live stream gets you a +3 indigo bonus, which means you can apply it to whichever savings throw you want, because it's indigo. So if you want a +3 on your next survival roll, submit your name for Lobstamonkee or what? It's gonna be if you guys don't name it. Not to be confused with our good friend Lobstamonkee Goose. Lobstamonkee Goose.
I wanna hold their hands
It is true, they can cook a mean stew. I mean, it was pot roast at the potluck. And I have a power casserole for tomorrow, but... Oh, my friend! Let me hold your hand in reciprocal positive regard. Alright guys, before I get into the Mythos Agency, which is going to be fun, I assure you. Special thanks to the Shadow Cabal of production executives that make this all possible. That's top secret code for my patrons and Substack people. I wanted to go over this goofing off I've been doing on this NightCafe place. It's where I've been doing a lot of my artsing because now I can make my artsing with just words and see what the robot slaves put out for it. Magic, good to see you. Officially, he's unnamed, but it starts with an R, and we're taking comment submissions, and his hat is on the floor. Lobstamonkee R. But over here on the NightCafe, now I've already apologized for not doing the Halloween Monster Party Monster Fight. But I've been see. Okay, so this one here, oh, here, let me put me over here. This one here is, I'm going to be talking with the estuary guys and the Grail Country. And so it's going to be like Estuary Camelot. And sometimes the robot slave AI demons kick out terrible, horrible, nightmare-inducing things instead of a good thumbnail. It's just hit or miss. It happens. This one, they do these challenge, like you can't see, but like up here at the top where I've cut it off here. They do challenges, you see, and this was the submission that I made for the mushroom challenge, because if you win the challenge, you get a whole bunch of credits. I actually put in like hookah smoking caterpillar sitting on a mushroom with an Emerald City background, and this came out, but you see, this is the first attempt, and this was attempt number 2. They have different options for you to play with. This one was inspired by some guy, show me on the doll where the corner videos touched you. And this is what came out. I found it really touching. Like, all of the big hearts are crumbling, and all we have left is the little heart inside us. Rasputin is, look, folks. As you know from the character AAO video, not a live stream, but video that was released, there's order and chaos we're dealing with here, and because I've said we're going to be naming our good Lobstamonkee R friend in the comments, despite my love for Ronald and Rasputin and regard, Lobstamonkee regard. Since we've declared it's going to be a comment section thing, it's going to have to be a comment section thing because order. Oh, you know, if I had the MP4s for it, right now you'd be seeing that really famous order guy from Parliament, but I don't. So see this instead. And then. No, there's been a lot of drama with the Kanye West, and like my most popular video currently involves that. So I've been leaning on that, okay? And I saw what can only be described by me as a Memetic Masterpiece recently, and I'll show you that here. And this what here this one here. I think it's a goddamn masterpiece, personally. And I don't know if you can tell why it's a mess. If I've successfully communicated to you the forms of knowledge that you need to know to understand why I think this is a memetic masterpiece. But I definitely think this is a memetic masterpiece. And it inspired this attempt at a memetic masterpiece of Kanye West startles huge elephant sitting on Palestine. But the best the AI slave bots came up with for that was this one. There was actually a collection. Rumple foreskin, says Rojo. This is normally a daytime show, though. What was the prompt for? Yes, okay. Does that answer your question there, Joseph? Good. Okay, and then now this one, this one I found particularly fascinating because the prompt was Tulsi Gabbard depicted as Lord of the Dance with swirling energies in the heavens, because she's a statuesque first lady and a Hindu, so I was thinking that the statuesque of her, the first statue of her, could be the one of the Lord of the Dance, and I wanted to see if the AI slave bots would draw that, but it was amazing to me, despite her being a public figure, them giving her this face. I was like, is this her face pre-reconstructive surgeries? Is that what's going on? Is that why? I don't know what Yeezys are or whether or not the person would be wearing them. But maybe. You can stop by my... I'm Grim Grizz on the NightCafe. You can find this stuff over there. The ones that are published anyway. Also, okay, so they have this feature where you can put on a mask and make the AI draw the part on the outside. And as you can see, I was playing with our good friend Lobstamonkee Goose. Remember, Embody, Goose wants what's best for you. And so this was Standing in the Rain in Paris, 1913. And it tried. This was the best it came up with. You see, there were several attempts. This was just this. Let's see, what was the prompt for this one? Lobster monkeys coming through a portal of virtue. Hold on, let me look. Let me see what the prompt was. Whoa. Okay. This was a good prompt. This was: the primal forces of survival, social wisdom, and heart combine to open the zodiac portal. Lobster monkey hybrids are being summoned through the portal. There is a giant monster in the background, and the monster is learned helplessness. And that's what that looks like there. So, lobster monkey. Now, okay, where were we? Oh, we were way down here. More. This was the giant monster is Kanye. I was gonna do a monster party where we fight Kanye, and this was that's what he looks like as a giant monster. Oh, this was the one for my my new Substack piece, Kanye Exodus in the Beast System. You guys should really read that. It's absolutely fabulous. Hey, Faturechi, you going to see Papa Peterson tomorrow? What, will he speaking near you and you're attending a thing? Are you going to pay $200 and shake his hand? If you do, oh my God, there's so many things I wish you would say. I think the best one is the one I tweeted at Michaela today, though, and that's he's got a real opportunity right now to anoint Elon Musk with the frog keck head on behalf of the Church of Not Following Stupid Rules. But I guess the most important question I have for him that I would honestly want X'd, if you were going to shake his hand and X him my question, would be like, Do you even remember when the sky parted and the Holy Spirit tried to imbue you the thing that you talked about in that Q&A? Like, post-coma, can you still recall that experience? That's the question. Now, then here's one I did for the Virtually Not Alone Monster Party, where entropy was the monster you'll be facing. When I do a monster, I have to figure out not only what the monster is, because I just throw it into here and see what comes out. And then I have to figure out how the combat mechanics are going to work. And the reason the monster party stalled, to be honest with you, is I have more coming. By the way, these are some of the challenges they did. That's my first date with somebody I don't want to talk about. That's the somebody I don't want to talk about. This was a really cool one. Come on. There it is. This is what stalled the monster parties, guys. The Virtually Not Alone Monster Party monster fight against grief. And here, let me explain to you why it stalled the monster party, and then I'll get to the Mythos Agency part of the live stream. Okay. Here's why grief stalled the monster party monster fight. Because the way to beat grief would be to just sit with each other, and there's no current inaction move for the chat's player plays hive mind. However, I also really wanted to do the fight as is, so that when the socially imbued monster party monster fighter from the hive mind chat used the super move of social flame on the monster grief. Look how big and sad it is. When the guy that was infused with the social Lobstamonkee powers in the monster party monster fight against grief used the social burn super move, I was going to fine him $1 billion. You can't use social burn on grief. You're fined $1 billion. And that joke was so alluring, and yet so completely destroys the Virtually Not Alone Monster Party monster fight experience, that I creatively have stalled, and it ruined Halloween. But I will be pulling it together for some Virtually Not Alone Monster Party monster fight this coming Friday. Thank you. And now, more song before I do the part where I tell you about the thing there. Here's Ropeless from Sleepy Jake. Oh yeah, it's like I see you over there in that comment section, in the hive mind chat, talking about the skills of my promptology, my AI promptology. I'll tell you what, my brother Slack, I have a gift for you. This, sir, is the secret monster party fight prompt, responsible for almost all of the beautiful parts of what comes.
I'm with you, it's my heart in motion, and I start to feel a sharp twist emotive, and a part of me starts to think I could easily dive into voted. But it's hard to see if we can live freely, so I think it's best if we keep our love. Feeling ropeless, that's what I want to learn to cope with. But I don't know if I can try to resist. No, I don't know if I can try to resist. if I can try to resist. No, I don't think I even want to resist. Leave wanting more of you, so I'm caught in two, not sure what to choose. To untie these knots or just find a way through. I think I can do that. Learn how to love you so loosely that maybe it will go and never come back. I want to share our love but not possess it. Care deeply for you but not feel obsessive. Let it fly when our paths become separate. Rather let our love be free than cling on and regret it. But whenever I'm with you, it sets my heart in motion. Then I start to feel a sharp twisted motive. And a part of me starts to think I could easily dive in devoted. But it's hard to see if we can live freely. So I think it's best if we keep our love feeling ropeless. That's what.
Good. Feeling ropeless. Let's be unattached so I can bang whoever I want, baby. It makes it feel more special for you that I'm choosing you tonight, don't you think? Okay, welcome now, everybody. We're gonna do the Mythos Agency part of the show. Here we go. This is the big thing. The savings throws are way at the front. I hope you did well. Here we go. All right, so let me engage you with the hypothetical situation that say you're from a timeline where there's a lot of cooler, better shit, like the opportunity for time travel, but somebody who was supposed to survive did not survive, and so you jump into a time machine that lets you. Your personality meld with some sad sack in this reality who's given up on life completely and says things he shouldn't to the universe and is at a place where energies combine the right way. And you land in this fellow. And so you're in this other timeline that in your past where things are not cool as they are for you yet. But there's going to be a kid born that you're ultimately here to make sure he survives. And that prevents a lot of bullshit in your timeline. And then you realize that the person you've melded with is in North America. And the person you're supposed to keep alive is a child in North Korea. And so the only thing you can hope to do is to get others to give enough that something gets done about the situation in North Korea. And if you can imagine what a monumental task you would imagine it to be to get Americans to care about a single child in North Korea, then let me explain to you about, remember, Embody, there is no agency. See, I work for the agency, and the agency is not the Mythos Agency. It's the myth of the agency, because, remember, Embody, there is no agency. But what agency is your capacity to care. So, like, say you can't feed yourself. That really impacts your ability to give a shit about a kid over there in North Korea. Your agency is reduced. But, like, maybe once you're fully fed, you can start caring about... No, but there's other things. It's like a chain that if we increase your capacity to give a shit... Eventually, your capacity to give a shit, everything will be handled to the point where, all right, Now I can give a shit about a kid in North Korea. And so the agency, does not the Mythos Agency, but the myth of agency, because remember, Embody, there is no agency, is an agency with the sole purpose of increasing the agency in others, increasing the agentic capacity of your conspecific social units, increases the agentic capacity of your unit as a whole, which in the whole fractals, and then eventually we can help that kid not die. Thanks, that'd be great. Rakow! Welcome. So that is the Mythos Agency stream that I wanted to deliver to you as a hypothetical thought experiment and the explanation of how, while there is no agency, anybody that is working to increase the capacity of others to give a shit, to increase their agentic capacity, is working for the agency. So despite the fact that there is no agency, we want what's best for you. Oh, Raquel, we're naming this monkey, this lobster monkey. He's not Lobstamonkee Goose. This is Lobstamonkee Goose. This is the new guy that we're naming in the comment section. And the name has to start with an R. R.